It only takes a spark to light a fire inside of you. So what is it that lights your fire? Or maybe in a stage of life we should be asking, what is it that's made it gone out? Today I want to share with you 3 steps to get that spark back. My name is Lissa Figgins, and as a repurposed educator, I help women after 40 to rethink their priorities of growth, wellness, and purpose to create a life that you love. Now think back to graduation, when you were sitting there with your cap and gown, you had this fire inside you that you were going to go and change the world, right? And then what happened? For most of us, 20, 30 or so years later, that spark has gone out. Why is that? Well, we've had life come, right? Maybe it's been a career, maybe it's been kids or a marriage, maybe it's been just life circumstances or health issues or crisis or family members. There's all kinds of things that add to the busyness, add to the stress, and take away that spark. And if we're not careful, we can continue to live in this stage of life without any passion, just in survival mode. But that's no way to live, and I know that's not how you want to live. So, what's a girl to do if she wants to get her spark back? I'm so glad you asked. Today I have 3 simple yet powerful steps to get you started. Are you ready? Step number 1, identify your passions. I mean, like actually write them down. Think about, what are those things that you love to do? What are the things you feel compelled to do? What are the things that maybe others say about you? And if you'd like to take a passion test with my friend Luann, I would love to make an introduction, so go ahead and send me a quick message. The first thing though is to identify your passions. Step number 2 is to own your passions. I know, you may look at your list and think, wow, I should have this on there, or I don't know if this is a good thing or not, or this other person has that one on their list, but that's all just comparison, right? Instead, own them. You are unique, and so your passions are unique. And then believe that there is value in you and in those passions, and start making those, deciding you're going to make those a priority, because it's not selfish. That's how you're going to give back to the world. And step number 3, implement your passions. So maybe it's finding ways to weave that passion into what you're already doing. That's fantastic. Or maybe you want to change or add something to what you're currently doing that will allow you to use those passions. Whatever it is, it's probably going to require you to think in a different way, to think outside the box, and to try some new things. So, are you ready to ignite your passion? I'd love to hear. What's one of your top passions? One of those things that just keeps coming back. And then the next question, how can you start doing more of that? I'd love to hear your answer to that, so drop that down in the comments. And better yet, if you want to have a conversation, you can hop on over to lissafiggins.com to schedule a time for us to talk. And let's ignite your passion and share your passion and light with the world.